Welcome to Now's Nonsense. Now, you've probably heard the term Yankee thrown around here and there, but what exactly does it mean, and where does it come from? So, what exactly is a Yankee? Well, it's different for different people. Basically, for most people outside of the United States, when they're saying Yankee, they are referring to Americans in general. So there's actually a few theories for where the term Yankee came from. There was a British officer in 1789 who suggested that the word Yankee came from the Cherokee word Yankee, I don't know how to pronounce this, Yankee, meaning coward. However, further research indicates that no such word exists in the Cherokee language. Theory rejected. There are a few other rejected theories, but the most credible one seems to be the Dutch hypothesis. Linguists argue that the term comes from the Dutch word YANKEE, a form of the given name Jan, or John. The Dutch pronunciation of J is the same as the English pronunciation of Y, leading to people in New England Americanizing Yankee to Yankee. So back in the day, it would be used as a nickname for Dutch-speaking Americans, of which there were quite a bit back in the day. Remember, New York used to be called New Amsterdam. The online etymology dictionary says that the origin of the word Yankee is in 1683, attributing it to English colonists insulting Dutch colonists. So it started out with a very specific meaning, but has since spread out to wider and wider meanings depending on who you are and where you are. And this is explained very well by the American writer E.B. White, who wrote some famous pieces such as Stuart Little and Charlotte's Web, with these beautiful words. To foreigners, a Yankee is an American. To Americans, a Yankee is a Northerner. To Northerners, a Yankee is an Easterner. To Easterners, a Yankee is a New Englander. To New Englanders, a Yankee is a Vermonter. And in Vermont, a Yankee is somebody who eats pie for breakfast. So like I said, basically anyone outside of the United States, typically like Brits, Irish, Australians, they'll use the term Yankee when speaking about Americans in a sort of slang fashion. It can also be used as sort of an aggressive, demeaning thing, like, oh, those stupid Yankees don't know how to drive a manual car, or those stupid Yankees are being so loud at the restaurant, you know, stuff like that. Very often when people are trying to leave an insulting YouTube comment under one of my videos, they will tell me, get out of here, you dumb Yankee, go back to America, or something like that. During Civil War times, the Confederacy would often refer to the Union and Union soldiers as Yankees. But it's also used sort of in an endearing way because there is a professional baseball team called the New York Yankees, which is one of the most famous and storied baseball programs in United States history. So you've got that as well. And nowadays, when I personally think of the term Yankee, I'm usually thinking of like a person up in the Northeast, probably someone from Boston, who drives really aggressively and has a wicked accent, Pak de Khan, Harvard Yard, you know, talks like that. In my mind, that's sort of what a Yankee is.
You want to talk real customers? Kid, that's me. I'm like the mayor of Dunkin's. This is the face of Dunkin' Donuts, right?
But for people outside of the United States, it seems like Yankee just means to them any old American. So there is a little history of the term Yankee coming from this Yankee in Germany. Thank you for listening to my nonsense.